Murphy's End. Episode 19. January 12th. Flu Season, Part 1.
Good morning, North Murphy. Good morning, North Murphy. Hi. It is Tuesday, January 12th, and here are your morning announcements.
Sammy, what are you doing? You sound awful.
What was that show?
I said you sound awful. Why are you even here? If I was even a quarter as sick as you sound, I would have skived off by now.
I'm doing the morning... the morning announcements, like always.
No you're not. That's stupid.
What?
Sammy, can you hear yourself right now? You are sick.
No, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. It's fine.
Sammy, there's no point in you doing the morning announcements if no one can understand you. You know that, right?
I'm fine.
Sammy, if you say that you are fine one more time, I will run down to the nurse's office and ask Kyle's opinion.
But...
Sammy, when Kyle sees you and agrees that you are sick, he will quarantine you. And your quarantine will not be in the library. I can tell you that right now.
Fine.
Sammy. You are sick. Go home, drink some tea, eat some soup, get some rest. Stop touching everything with your gross germs. Do you think that I want to get sick too?
Fine. Okay. Bye, show.
Bye. Go. Sleep. Heal. Stop spreading the flu everywhere. Oh, gross. Hold on, I've got to disinfect the PA system. Give me a minute here. Okay, I think that'll do it. So, in case you missed what just happened, Sammy is sick, and so I will be taking over the morning announcements today. I have sent her home so that she won't spread her germs any further. And you know what? That goes for the rest of you here at North Murphy High too. If you are sick, just stay home. If you're sick in here, go home. The flu is going around the school right now, and it's hitting everyone pretty hard. Sammy, of course, blames Devin for this, because as far as we can tell, he was the first one to get it. But I think we can all agree that the real culprits are the football team, who made the decision to hold a football practice outside last Thursday, despite the fact that there is still nothing but snow as far as the eye can see. Then, with their newly chilled and suppressed immune systems, decided to all go and high-five Devin in the nurse's office where he'd been quarantined to, quote, lift his spirits a bit, to help with the healing. Okay, look, I know some of the football team insists that it was my idea, that I dared them to do it. In response to these utterly ridiculous allegations, I can only say, you can't prove anything. So, long story short, if you want someone to blame the Tomcats.
Go Tomcats!
Thank you, Hans. Good team spirit. In deference to those of us who are currently suffering from the flu and yet are still here, what are you people thinking? Go home if you're sick. The cafeteria menu this week will be as follows: chicken noodle soup, plain broth, ginger ale, crackers, tea, and lots of vitamin C. We're hoping that this menu will help the sick get better, as well as bolster the rest of us up a little, to hopefully fend off any errant germs. Okay, so Sammy's probably out of earshot by now, and Hannah's baby monitor has somehow gotten turned off. Who knows how that could have happened. So I have one thing to add that is not in the official announcements for today. And that is, I am your announcer now, North Murphy High. So anyway, as the janitor's position is still vacant, please note that we're going to have to do the cleaning and disinfecting ourselves. We apparently still haven't managed to get into the janitor's closet, so Blake was kind enough to mix up a weak bleach solution that he's put in spray bottles for us. There should be enough so that each teacher gets one, plus a few for the office and cafeteria. But if you need more, please let us know as soon as possible. Thanks to Blake for putting that together for us, though, if he'd managed to convince Sammy to stay home, I would not need quite so many spray bottles for the front office. In other news, the Student Council has approved an emergency field trip to the strip mall next door, in hopes that there might still be a few bottles of cough medicine on the shelves of the mini-mart. We will keep you posted on what they manage to bring back. They will not be heading out until about 10 a.m., so if you have anything you desperately need, please come down to the office and let us know as soon as possible. I'll put that on Hannah's list, I guess. We'll see if Bryce can find it. Please note, I will be accepting actual needs only. This is not the time to ask for anything stupid. So in Sid Watch for today, we've had some strange reports out of the science wing. Apparently Sid has locked all doors to the science labs and is refusing to let anyone in. I expect that this is because, in case anyone was unaware, Sid is a huge germphobe, and would probably live inside of a large plastic bubble if such a thing was possible. I mean, if anyone could pull it off, Sid could, right? Anyway, that means for the time being, science class will be cancelled, so please report to the library or the cafeteria for study hall until class starts up again. Or at the very least until Sid gets hungry and realizes Clarence isn't there to retrieve food. Just be ready to retake the science labs when Sid unlocks the doors in a moment of weakness. Alright? Alright. It has apparently been a week now, and we have yet to find the feral children. As I'm sure you all remember, they were left unavoidably unsupervised during the winter break, and, well, long story short, they managed to escape. We've searched as best we can, but there seems to be no sign of them. So, that's that, I guess? All we can do is hope that wherever they are, they're safe and warm, and hopefully are not coming down with this terrible flu. Because I can only imagine how fast it would spread if they came back and started trying to bite us all again. Ugh. Okay, we are about to wrap things up here, so that means it's time for everyone's favorite, the suggestion box. Okay, suggestion number 1. Cold medicine. Were you guys not listening to the announcements? You should probably be listening to the announcements before you make the suggestion, because we're already working on that. I told you we're working on that. We should know by the end of the day what our cold medicine supply looks like, so yeah, whatever. Okay, suggestion number 2. No, that one's stupid. Okay, new suggestion 2. Send everyone home. Not a bad suggestion, but I don't think anyone will listen to me if I make that call. That's, I guess, up to the student council, and they decided that it would be wrong to close the school when about a third of you actually live here and therefore can't go home, and only a handful of you are sick. Well, I guess when they made that call yesterday, only a handful of you were sick. I guess they didn't really expect so many of you to just keep coming to school even though you have the flu. What are you doing? Don't you know you're supposed to stay home if you're sick? What are you trying to prove? And now suggestion 3. If we can't practice outside, where can we practice? Go Tomcats.
Woo, Tomcats!
Thanks, Hans. The elementary school is empty now, so I'm sure the gym there can be made available for football practice. At least until they find the feral children. And that's your suggestion box for today, North Murphy High. Honestly, I have no idea what Sammy keeps complaining about. There's one last announcement here from Mark. There will apparently be a chess club meeting after school today in room 36B in the music wing. And, Mark, buddy, everyone's sick. You're not going to come to chess club, okay? Okay. Well, I just received a note from the student council. Looks like I spoke too soon. The message is from Camilla, and given how fast the flu is spreading, the student council has voted to institute a quarantine effective immediately. So I guess that means that class is cancelled for the rest of the day. Don't worry, guys. My buddy Price will find enough cough medicine for everyone. I guess that's it for the announcements this morning. It is Tuesday, January 12th. Have a good day, North Murphy High, and get well soon. Wait, how do I turn this off? I'm sure it can't be too difficult. No, that didn't seem to work. How about this? No, that's not it either. This? Huh. This thing is weird. Anyway, Price, you're near the electrical room. Turn this off for me. I dare you.
Murphy's End is a Hindsight podcast production, and new episodes are released every Tuesday. Sammy is voiced by Sarah Eagleson. Hannah is voiced by Krista Seeley, and full credits for the episode can be found at our website, hindsightpodcast.com. While you're there, sign up for our mailing list for news and information about upcoming episodes. You can also find us on Twitter at Murphy's End, and if you like the show, please leave us a rating review on Apple Podcasts or support us on Patreon. Remember, it's going to be a long year.